This is Tumbuna TV News. I'm Alice Peter. A new software, which is the first of its kind in Papua New Guinea, known as the Talking Translator, have been developed by a senior lecturer and his students in the Electrical Engineering Department at the National Polytechnic Institute in Leh. Different languages have already been gathered and trialed out using the software to convert them into English and Pidgin. This initiative was approved and supported by the Department of Education under TVET.
Senior lecturer Ferdinand Cenon said it is called a talking translator because it creates spoken English and Pidgin languages. He said it is the first vision and they would want to say it with the public.
Section 1B, who are participating in the development of a new software that we created for Windows application. There are two sections who did participation and collaboration. Section 1A and Section 1B. These students, a total of 100 students, belong to the Electrical Engineering Department. And they are in the first stage or first year. We had this kind of dream to come up with a nice software to contribute to the country, and now we have it. We call this Talking Translator.
Mr. Cenon came up with the idea where his first year students in class 1A and 1B have agreed to create and program the software using a programming language known as a Visual Basic Vision 6. Part of the education syllabus and curriculum was approved by the Education Department under the TVET.
We used a programming language called Visual Basic Version 6, an approved part of the syllabus and curriculum of the Education Department under TVET. With this, I would like to present to you, and of course, with the knowledge of our Institute Director Graham Bidang and Deputy Director for Academic Mr. Joselito Marcos. They will be with us to join us in this momentous event. And I believe, as we believe, everyone, this is the first time in the history wherein 100 students participated and collaborated in the making of this awesome and wonderful software, the Talking Translator.
Nanay Willie in class 1A in the Electrical Engineering Department said this first project is just the beginning and they look forward in creating more applications and projects similar to the Talking Translator.
Visual Basic is one of the best and one of the easiest tools that can help anyone, any interested person in creating an application or a software to be an engineer in communication and electronic itself. So to add on to that, we have learned so much from Mr. Cenon himself, and through the cooperation and special mentions to those who have contributed in the languages to be translated into English, and also the class itself, we have managed to pull through this program creation. So Visual Basic has taught us so many things. As mentioned before, I will not add so much to that, but basically we have learned how to create softwares, how to create softwares like your own calculator, and also how to design advertisements that can move images from billboards. For example, if you go to a shopping mall, you'll see advertisements or billboards that has neon lights creating the name of the shop that is moving across when you travel in the night. That has also been taught to us by Mr. Cenon, and I believe so much has been learned throughout this programming language, and we are yet to discover more. This is not our final product. For example, like Windows, Microsoft, we have Windows 10, Windows 8.1, we will still be upgrading this software and updating it. Maybe we can have a video of the person talking and also translating at the same time the next product that they will produce. So.
Edward Olepaga in class 1B, also in the electrical engineering department, said they are so privileged to have Mr. Cenon to teach them in the basics of computing and coming up with such projects.
Of the Visual Basic. That is coming to mind when Mr. Cenon was trying to give us some ideas, some insight into what we can come up with, or we can be able to develop when we are experts, or when we have expertise on Visual Basic, or when we master the software on Visual Basic. He was trying to go in detail to tell us something on that. So, and then he asked our class the interest if we can try something, develop something on Visual Basic. So we all decided that we agree with him to come up with the talking translator.
Jonathan Rowene reporting for Tumbuna TV News, Leh.